Turn red, then yellow.
What's this shit called again?
Worldwide.
Quotables.
Hey, what's happening with y'all, man? Y'all good?
What's up, man?
Yeah, what's going
This
on?
Mike. This G. You know what I'm saying? My nigga
He
Smooth.
said, gee.
That's my nigga G. Hey, why they call you G, bro?
We're not getting all that right now.
That's how they call you G.
That's not what we're here
Go
for.
ahead. Where we at with it, though?
Shit, we was talking about difficulties growing up as a black man in a quote unquote broken home, like a single parent home, dysfunctional fam.
So what's your, what would you call a broken home? What's your definition of a broken home?
I mean, I don't really have a definition.
What's your definition of a broken home? Is it not growing up with both parents?
I can't really say what my definition of a broken home is. I believe that everybody puts a title on it. I've seen people with both parents, and their home was still broken. So I can't really say.
Smooth.
I can't really say what's the definition of a broken home, but I can
Alright.
say what the benefits and the difficulties are when it comes to not having all components.
Can we say that everybody's basically from a broken home? If you say that what you just said, is everybody from a broken home?
I think that's like something like what I was trying to get at. Like I don't really know because like what makes a broken home is you. Really, I mean
You. I'm the
like
child.
How are you like adapting to your environment? Are you not adapting
The
well?
child?
So making it a
The
bad environment.
The
for
home
you,
starts
or
with
is it not?
the home. The home starts with the family that's in the home.
Yeah, I get
before
that.
the child even gets there. You know what I'm saying? So is that like how does it? I don't get what you're saying.
So if everything's good, say like okay, you're in a house with family and siblings, and your siblings are good, and you're going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like far as like
We talking about.
You're
We
there.
not even talking about 13
So how
and
can
up.
that
We
be
talking
like a-
about 13 below. Like it could be broken then.
I mean, what's broken? Like just not having
That's
a
what-
parent.
that's
in
what
there?
we saying,
I mean,
like-
I don't consider that broken. My mom did pretty good without anybody. I don't think it was broken
It's
because I didn't have my dad.
it's still broken to different standards. Of you didn't have your father. Your father wasn't. It wasn't your mother and your father. So that's people would call that broken.
That's
You know
what
I'm saying?
I, that's
That's
what I was
initially
getting
out the
at.
gate. That's what in my mind. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Initially out the gate is it's broken.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting
Like-
at. Where I said it has to be on you to if you consider it a broken home. 'Cause I don't consider it a broken home. You know what I'm saying?
I think it really
like a
comes
perspective kind of thing.
down. I think it really comes down to what you feel like you needed the most.
Yeah.
Because what do you consider you needed as a youth?
And that's what makes it broken.
right,
Yeah, because I don't think no one can tell me I was in a broken home.
right.
You can't tell me that. I was there.
Cause your mom love you.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I had everything I needed.
Nah, it ain't. I don't know. That's touchy.
Yeah,
I grew up with no male figure at all.
right,
Not one.
right. So what
And I-
effect did that have on you?
Me, I think it definitely has a an effect on how I treat women.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should like do better in certain situations because I was raised by nothing but women. But I guess I don't get that whatever extra little umph of like you should know better or whatever from that man when it comes to dealing with women. So that's why I think the fault in that comes from.
I feel you.
You know what I'm
it's
saying? When
always-
dealing with women.
I always had my uncle, man. I don't know.
See, I didn't
I've always
have that.
had my uncle. Like
So did
I can't remember not being able to call him uncle.
So
for anything.
what Mike was saying that he needed his father, right? He felt like his father
I
would
mean,
have
not
helped
even
him.
that. I didn't have the grandfather. I didn't have the uncle. I
Right,
didn't have
no
the-
male role
no
model.
male figure.
All right.
So it's like
So I think about it like when you think about a male figure. First of all, the male is going to teach you how to be a man, right? And with a man teaching a young boy how to grow up and become a man, with growing up without that, then you basically lack the knowledge, right?
Right.
So with you lacking the knowledge, that's going to play. Women is like not the backstory, but it's not the what you growing up to do.
It's not first.
That's not the first.
First is the man.
First is to becoming a man.
Right.
So
that's the part that I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? That I have to learn over time on my own instead of it being even a attempt at something.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Do this way.
Right.
No, I had to make that mistake and then come back and do it this way.
Ooh, a whole lot of mistakes.
I agree. I
I
feel like when we talk about, I agree with what you said. The male not being a part of a male role model not being a part of the picture, because I believe that as any male, no matter race, no matter creed, I think sometimes we have to. Well, I know for sure you have to have a role model. You have to have somebody who comes in before you and shows you the way that it needs to be done.
Right. Not even necessarily ways that need to be done, but just something.
Something. An example.
You know what I'm saying? Something to look forward to, look up to, or just something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That makes sense to y'all?
Right.
Yeah, it's something.
I agree.
I guess in the sense of that, I can see exactly where you're coming from. I guess if I had a male, my dad there, I guess maybe I could have more confidence when I was in high school, maybe. Going back to the conversation we had earlier. Maybe. I don't know.
What confidence?
I don't think that would have played too much of a factor though.
Having your dad gave you more confidence.
Like, yeah, maybe taught me how to have more confidence.
That's a known fact. Having a male role model in your household does give young boys more confidence. Because I can remember growing up and me having friends whose fathers were in their household, how they, first of all, treated their sons, and then, two, how their sons conducted themselves around other dudes who didn't have a father in their household.
Do you, but...
They like as children, you know.
Say,
yeah, definitely.
Say someone that had both parents. Do you think they can have ever a resentment to having that?
Children who have both parents.
Yeah.
Can have a resentment to having both parents.
Do you think it's always sunnier that way?
I think.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it'd be like weird to resent having, like, to think.
Well, we don't know the extent of what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because none of us have experienced that, so it might be what we feel now, but on the flip side, on whatever. You know what I'm saying? We don't have an example because we haven't lived that, but I'm saying.
So what are the teachings? The teachings, society's teachings is both parents, right? Mm-hmm. So whatever you're taught, that's what you figured that it's supposed to be, right? Mm-hmm. Like the dream, right? White picket fence, both parents, everybody together doing it together, right? Yeah. But when you grow up without one or the other, some people grow up with no mama. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So when you grow up without one or the other, then you kind of grow up feeling lacking. You're missing something. So what you're missing something that does have an effect on you, who you become. Because you felt like you was shorted. You felt like people didn't do it the way they were supposed to do it. It's a number of things that run through your mind.
Well, can't argue that. What's this shit called again?
Worldwide Quotables.
What's this shit called again?
Worldwide
Quotables.
Okay. All right. So we was talking about broken homes and like what could it do to a young black man, and I think we want to go a little bit into more or less as an individual yourself. What did it actually mean to you in your home?
Growing up, or just not having a father? What are we talking about?
Like having that male figure in your
having a male figure in your life. Okay. So it's on me.
Yeah,
it's on.
Just open the floor.
How do you feel, G?
I don't want to
see. I don't want to. Let me give me time to think.
All right, here goes something to think about. Why you thinking? Let's go by this. Do you feel like a young black man who grew up without a male in the household, that's why you think they resort to sports more?
Sports?
I'm not gonna say that's why we resort to sports. I feel like sports is an outlet. I feel like sports is
Outlet as far as what though? Like just
outlet.
getting out
It
of
gives you
the
something to do.
situation?
It gives you something to do. Cause I look at it like this. You grow up in a single family home. A single parent home, and somebody you got an adult in your household who works, right? They have to work. They got to work, take care of most people. Got a parent who work, and being that they working, who's there to look after the children? You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot
So
of
that's where you go. You go football.
You go football, and then that's how you got a lot of kids who grow up quick too, because they got to grow up. They got a lot of responsibilities early.
All right.
So in order for you to,
So the benefit.
It benefits.
You gotta be self-sufficient.
Sports benefits,
Quick.
but at the same time,
Not
sometimes
necessarily sports, but just going through that transition.
I think it brought
It-
structure.
huh?
I feel like it brought structure.
What brings structure?
Just being in like organized sports and shit.
It brings structure and it gives you something to do, because as a child, you gotta think about it, as a child gonna find something to do,
Yeah, right.
whether it's productive or unproctive, whether it's destructive or constructive or constructive or destructive.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like a child gonna find something to do because that's what a child's supposed to do. A child supposed to be busy doing something, occupy their mind, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know what's to become, or you don't know what the world is, what the world's gonna behold until you start to experience things, right?
Right.
So playing sports gives you an outlet. It helps you build with other people. It helps you build with other kids. It helps you. It puts you in different.
It builds character.
It builds character, right?
Right.
So the effect that I feel like it had on me growing up in a single family home was a lack of role model. I feel like sports was an outlet for me. It helped me, like you said, it builds character. But growing up in a single family home, it had so many different effects on me, and we could talk about this for a long time. But
Yeah.
it had so many different effects on me. I feel like I feel like, first of all, my mom was a great mom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was my mom and dad.
Hey, shout out to all the single moms out there
She was. Shout out to all the single moms holding it down.
holding it down.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but before we say single moms and all that, do we count? I take care of my kids.
Right.
So it's like they single, but
I'm gonna put it like this.
you know what I'm saying?
I get what
I'm
you
gonna put it like
saying.
this. I'm gonna put it like this.
You taking care of yours, man.
Are we counting them in that conversation?
We
Single
count them in
moms
that-
or Tina and Hannah, daddy?
I already know my cousin.
Yeah, I won't let her, but
Wait. Can I get looked?
Yeah. But I think the way
All
that
up.
the way society does it is who's there all the time,
no matter what.
no
Why?
matter what.
But
Because you
why?
got what they call it's a stereotype that's called part-time dads. You know what I'm saying?
Just get them when you want them.
Just get them when you want them, or get them when the white man tell you you're supposed
Right.
to get them,
You got to.
or whatever the case may be. But who they live with, who are they growing up to? Because you got just like we all fathers here, and I've heard somebody say the child's gonna grow up to be who they're around the most. They're gonna grow up to be more like who they're around the most.
Right.
So no matter what you're teaching them, you still gotta make an imprint on their life to take what you say and make it something valuable.
Right.
Because whoever they're around, whoever they see, that's most likely the mindset that they're gonna adopt
Right.
and become.
Right.
So
I-
no matter what you do,
Yeah,
no matter what you buy,
I say young
Yeah,
minds
yeah.
easily
As long as-
influenced.
It's all
man.
how much you imprinting on their
Right,
brain.
right.
Like that what's gonna stick.
right?
Like I have memories of like old ass memories of like shit my dad or one of my uncles told me, and it stuck with me. Not saying it's good nor bad shit.
Right.
But
Right.
it stuck with me, and I that's what I'm saying. That's how it relates to what you're saying. Like
Right.
I get it.
Right.
But I didn't grow up with my mom either. I mean, she was there,
Right.
great mom, like you
Right.
said. But I live in the same household.
Right.
Half the time, shit, I was in the crib by myself.
Yo,
Dead
yo,
ass.
Right.
Dead ass. So it's
Right.
like, how am I supposed to view what y'all saying? You know what I'm saying? I got people around me that grew up with both parents. I got people that grew around me with dads. I got people that grew around me with moms,
grandmas.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Grandmas.
saying? Shout out to the grandmas.
I didn't do none of that.
Grandmas.
I love my aunt to death. She loved me.
Grandma.
Not taking nothing away from my mom. My mom loved me. I love her to death too. Like, but
Have you ever heard of
I always been built on. I was spoiled as fuck growing up. So, but I always had a core in me to show love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I always receive love. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I can't say. That's why I can't tell you what's a broken home.
Right.
None of that shit. Like, I miss my dad. OD. Like, why weren't you here? Type shit.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm not mad no more. Like,
Yeah, he wasn't
I'm
hurting
good.
for love.
Like,
type
I'm a good guy.
Right.
Like, I do fucked up shit, but deep down inside, I'm a good guy. I would fuck over whoever, but at the end of the day, I know my heart.
Right.
So it's like,
You know, this is a quotable.
So-
You know, it takes a village to raise a child, right?
right.
Cool.
So I believe in that wholeheartedly.
So that's how that.
It takes a village to raise a child.
You think
Yeah.
so?
It takes a
whole
village.
Yeah, you got to. I think
It takes a village.
Yeah.
I
It takes
think
a village.
a solid circle.
A parent.
That's a village.
Even if you had two.
A small village.
Even if you had two.
Because a village to me is like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But-
a small village.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But even if you had the mother and the father, you think y'all be able to like
Yeah.
make it all the way just y'all two.
And even that's not even
Not
enough.
no grandparents, no
Not enough.
uncles, no just a.
It's
You're not gonna
possible.
get- you're not gonna get too
100%,
far.
100%. It's possible.
I mean, not saying you're not going too
But
far, but it's gonna be
You still
way
need
harder.
that extra help.
Yeah, it's gonna be way harder.
Because you can't. Because the way it works, man, you can't be this super duper great parent that's there 24/7 and also bringing in the money and putting food on the table. 'Cause you gotta
And
set
having,
some time.
and having a life for yourself.
Yeah, it's only 24 hours, and then you gotta be still your own person.
At the end of the day,
So-
you have so much built up though, and what I didn't do, but I still did this for my child. But it's like, damn, how did I spend my life? You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it'll work like that.
And people gotta understand how to I guess it's like manage that time. I guess I don't know. I think my mom she was home a lot, but then she wasn't. Like she was constantly working, and she wasn't working. She was hustling. She was always on the chase for money. Like that was my mom. So like I never felt like I was hurting for anything growing up. And then like if I ever needed something like OD crazy that I knew I couldn't go to my mom, I would just go to my uncle or either one of them. Really, I always had them.
Yeah, you
That's
had that.
And that was like life. And I know like I got an older brother, I got an older sister. I had a little sister later on. Like I was already in high school when I had a little sister. And then it's just like, all right, so right now I be looking at them sometimes. I'm like, damn, we grew up in a different house or some shit. Cause like we just different people. And that's why I always say it's always perception. Like how because your perception of something may be completely different. How somebody's taking like we can all get taught, hey, don't touch this motherfucking stove, it's hot. And only one of us might listen, but we always talk the same shit.
I think when it comes to that, though, it's also the position. Say if you was the oldest,
Yeah.
you would, you know what I'm saying?
Wait,
I guess that's
what responsibility
perception
to put on
as
him,
well.
You know what I'm saying?
Would that be perception? Like, because your perception is your oldest.
Your perception is your reality.
You're gonna view it as.
So, cause I kind of look at it the same way.
A lot of people take it, man.
Like
Perception is reality, man.
I grew up. My mom was there, but my mom was a breadwinner. I ain't had no dad in my household, so my grandma lived in the house. My grandma was the one who, I was the oldest, so my grandma was there. She the one who I spent the majority of my childhood with when she was there, and when she wasn't there, I was the dad. You know what I'm saying? With my siblings, I was the dad, so they put a lot of responsibility on me early. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the one who made sure everything was good when my mom was at work. You know what I'm saying?
It taught you responsibility now, though.
Taught me responsibility, right?
You know what I mean? So,
Right.
it has its
So
pros and
that's the pro.
Definitely the pros and
That's
cons.
that's the.
pros. Man, it made you definitely mature.
cons. Yeah, mature man at a young age, so he know what he can
Yeah.
do in order to hold down what he got to hold down.
So is it always? It's not
But
always
not
a
everybody
bad
come
thing
out of that
that
situation the same, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's not always a bad thing that these things happen, or
No.
that's the way shit is. Everybody got to take their own situations for face value and accept it
See the value in it.
and rock
It's all
with it.
about how you overcome. Cause he could look there like, man, it's too much pressure. I can't deal with it. You know what I mean? So it's all about who you is as a person. Though, if you, like they say, I ain't put nothing on that you can't handle.
Facts.
But if you feel like you can't handle it, then that's your tendency to make you a better person. So I don't take nothing how I grew up. You know what I mean? Because it made me who I am and the way I think about stuff and all that. So
Yeah.
it's all
Can I-
about who you is. Though.
Can I jump on that? I jump on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so like we said, like we try to use everything as value, right? So I work in education, right? So some of my students, 6th grade, 5th grade, they mama working. They the oldest in their house. They mama got 2, 3-year-olds. You telling me that you got a 12, 13-year-old kid taking care of 2, 3-year-olds as a parent. So it affects their education. It affects the things that they care about the most. It affects the things that, like, they done grew up way faster than you ever thought they could. So, as for when it comes to like authority, when it comes to certain things that should matter to a child, it don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll sit and look at you in the face like they're an adult
Yeah,
because they got adult responsibilities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a negative.
How you gonna tell me to do something? We doing the same shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at that point, it's kind of negative, but is it always a negative?
In the long run, it is.
It shows
In the
you how to
long
deal
run.
with certain situations or people, or people are fucked up, and then people like children go through those situations, and it's no compassion. Like that person or that student could be like really like dead ass handling everything at home, and it's no compassion for that. So it's like
Or no understanding.
right.
It's really not less. It's really less understanding. Because you feel like this should be a child, and a
Right.
child should do what a child does.
Right, but that's when you go home and the teacher realizes like, damn, how do I change this kid's situation? But the teacher's just living on $15 an hour. You know what I'm saying? How teachers can't do it if they not getting at
enough,
home.
man.
It's a lot of
Stress enough.
it takes
can't even-
at that point it takes more than a village.
So
And then it all boils
So-
down to the way the society's set up to make you have to work so much. It takes the parents out the home. You know what I mean? I doubt any parent want to be gone working all day. But at the same
Yeah.
time, you got to provide for your
you
family.
got your responsibilities and
like-
priorities though.
You know what I mean? A child might understand growing up.
How long should a work day be then?
Huh?
How long you should work? So how long should a work day be? It's 24 hours in a
I
day.
mean, how long should, I mean, it's all about how long the work they take to pay
12
the
in a
bills.
day.
Everybody different. You know, some I work 2 jobs. If not, some niggas get paid.
But I'm just saying, if everything was balanced out and everything was equal, how long would you think a work day should be?
I mean, how much work do you think you really get
Let's
done?
just say
in
let's say
hours?
the minimum now is 8 hours. So how many?
I don't think it should be no number on it. You can't put a number on how hard you
number?
work. You may want to work full 16 hours.
But I'm saying everybody's getting the same pay. Everybody's getting the same pay. Everybody's living in the same bullshit crib. Everybody's house look the same.
But see, that's
How
the
many
problem,
hours should
because
everybody work
really,
in?
when you go to work, your kids should be with you learning how to work. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the best part of education. You send your kids somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And somebody's teaching them, as we was talking about before. You know what I'm saying? Of things that don't even matter.
You might spend
You know.
4 hours with your kid every day.
I would
Maybe
rather,
someone else the rest of the
like you said, when my kid go to school, I'd rather teach them about credit, finance, and owning and real estate. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the things that's gonna get you paid.
We should jump into
You
the
know.
education now.
Yeah.
You learning about dinosaurs and everything. You know.
We should jump into the education.
So
is it failing our kids?
is education, is it worth it?
No.
The education system.
I ain't saying
What
it's
you
not
mean education?
Now. I say the
As far as like,
education
okay,
you
the
college.
education system, like
We
what are
talking
they
about
teaching?
college,
Yeah.
or
Say-
we talking
what are they
about
teaching
That should
in
be
school?
That should
system,
be, is
yeah.
the education system failing
Yeah.
our children?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's-
it is.
yeah.
Because it's automatically teaching us to be acceptable with debt. They teaching us to go to school, automatically go to college instead of teaching you how to create money and how to go get some trades and stuff. They rather teach you to go to school. But once you have after you go to school, you still got to work for somebody
work
else.
for
So,
somebody else?
y'all
That's what I
think-
was telling
So
Mario
do you
that.
think when like all this is like, because I feel where everybody coming from, but I also feel like I was like, I keep saying I was in the same. So like, we always resort to like old ass manuals. That's like, that's what they did back then. Outdated. It's outdated. Like you need to like move with the times. Like it's slowly going. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I feel about it. Like the education system. Like all that stuff worked back then for the world that they lived in. Back then,
I don't even think it worked. It worked back then.
I think it did. I honestly think it did. I mean, look at America. Like we were on top of the world at one point. I think it was working. I think right now the world is changing. We need to change with it.
We got more work than we got people out here only thing.
It's,
So
my
that's
point.
why I feel like it's a problem. That's why it's like the system is teach you how to slave mentality where you're just gonna be working for somebody. Teach you to be your own boss. That's the issue we have.
I think everybody, but in order for you to becoming an entrepreneur, you have to have a skill, you have to have a talent, you have to have a hobby. But we learned these things in school, but they was described to us as what is that shit called? Workshop or some shit like that. Like
electives or something.
Elective. It was elective instead of a career. You know what I'm saying? We learned the basics, but we didn't go further on our electives. You know what I'm saying? And you had fun in home ec, but you ain't like, yo, let me think about cooking some more. You know what I'm saying? You had fun doing shit.
You knew it was an interest.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you weren't thinking about that. You ain't thinking about it. You think about, I'm about to go to football practice. I'm about to go do this.
Right.
That new money got a smell to it. Yeah, look. That new money got a smell to it. Woo. I gotta go get it, cause these niggas suckers, I'm shaking off all of y'all. And that money calling, don't hit my line if you know it's not involved.
What's this shit called again?
Worldwide
Quotables. Okay.
Put some quotables on that motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Yo, Stick Man Stupid, you already know what it is, man. I'm back in this thing. Well, shit. In the middle of it, bro, because these my niggas, bro, same though, bro, but me and him hot down guard on fuck around with
You got fifth?
I'm right here, man, off Capitol, man.
Yeah, the Lux.
With the Lux, man. Lux, man. We got there. Hey, you chill out. My bad, yo. We got chill, man.
Hey, bro.
Oh,
But, man, I'm saying though, bro, you know what it is. Well, first of all, me personally, bro, I always think that it's best to be by your damn self.
So you having women problems?
Off the rip.
The women problem?
Yeah.
No, me personally, bro, I honestly don't have no women problems. I don't got no kids.
So why you say it's best to be by yourself then?
Because, bro, that way you can focus on what the fuck you really want to do, bro, instead of worrying
You
about
can.
some
I mean,
shit.
no, you worry about her. It's not worry about her. Worry about you. You know
Man,
what?
don't worry about any damn body. You know what I'm saying? Right? Whether it's her, of course, she will come with some bullshit. That's why I want a motherfucking girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But then when it comes to goddamn hanging around motherfucking niggas and shit like that, can't do that, bro.
Who, your old lady or you? Oh, you don't like hanging
Nah,
around niggas.
bro, you gotta focus. You gotta focus on who care for you and shit like that. Who gonna do shit? Or who gonna offer something? First of all, bro, with a female is different because, bro, you don't go for the one that you trying to chase, nigga. Let them come to you. That way they accept you already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't try to prove yourself to somebody that you might not have a chance to get because it's 100 other motherfuckers doing the same shit.
Right.
Hell nah, let the ones come to you. They're the
So
ones
you
that
go to
really
the
like
best
you,
offer,
bro.
ain't you?
You know what I'm saying? No, they're the ones that accept you.
Right.
So whereas, you know what I'm saying, they already know how you is and shit like that. They don't gotta worry about you change. They either there for you or they not.
Right.
Then the ones that like you though, that's down for you, cuz.
So it sounds like that you do like you're not better off by yourself. You know, I feel like everybody's good with someone that's gonna bring out the best of them. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be with somebody that ain't gonna do that, then yeah, you better off by yourself. That's where that saying comes from. I can do bad by myself.
That's what came out from the like episode 1 when it was like what we said. No, you had said that somebody that helps you. How did you say helps you achieve the greater person in you?
Mm-hmm.
So basically the same shit.
You gotta deal with somebody that's gonna help you become the best version you can be.
But I mean that's. Are we talking in like women, or we talking about just the people you
Even
you
friends,
around
even
you?
friends, you only can go as far as your circle.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't think no further than what your circle is thinking. You can think it, but you only gonna go. You know what I mean? You around people that's not motivated, you ain't gonna be motivated. You know what I mean? That shit rub off.
Y'all gonna be doing the same shit
You know
all
what I mean?
day, every day.
But somebody that's motivated doing stuff, they have. I need to get on my shit. You know what I mean?
Not even that though, bro. Everybody else got different circumstances in their life and different goals in their life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is, you know what I'm saying? You don't never know what's on the person's mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, to worries of what they got to achieve, just worry about your damn self.
And on that point, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
On that point,
if everybody around you, you know what I'm saying, is doing the same shit, then everybody around you is successful as shit.
Yeah, I feel you on that point.
Don't try to prove a motherfucking statement that they want you to believe. Hell no. If everybody is trying to do good for themselves, then damn, we some self-doing good ass niggas.
Now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Me personally, bro, I don't have no kids and shit. So like my motherfucking goal is like a food truck. You know what I'm saying? With some motherfucking 34s on it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some big ass speakers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody else got kids. And, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? But we can all come together though.
Yeah.
That we all trying to do good for each other. That's what made man, bro. Man supposed to sit together, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Real talk.
What's this shit called again?
Worldwide.
Quotables, nigga.
What he said.
Yo.
He said what he said.
But look, so do you want kids?
Hell yeah, I want. Yes, bro. But I was trying to tell you, I got bad nerves, cuz.
What about
think
you?
about
He ain't got
baby
kids
mama?
either.
Bro, I'm talking about the baby mama part.
Same with us. She ain't gotta be no baby mama.
Yeah, I wish I get married then.
Well, you gonna get married first, then have a kid.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fuck
So
that shit. Let me know
so you want to get married?
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
want to get married.
You want to get married, bro? And with the traditional way of getting married, do you want to get married?
If that's what she want, you know.
Do you ain't no goddamn. I said, do you want to get married?
What's traditional?
You know, everybody know the
So you only want what she want?
I said if that's what
You
she
never
wants.
said.
As far as if that's what makes
But
her
yeah,
happy. But you know,
It's a
bro.
direct question.
It's not because
He
it's like
said, do you want it?
Yeah,
what's married?
You, keyword.
What's married, bro? He said traditionally walking down the aisle. I never dreamed of that growing up.
It ain't
So
about
no.
what you want to dream.
So that's
Do you
First of all,
want
it's
to?
corona.
Yeah,
Nigga,
what
can't even
Do
go
you
into
want
it.
to? It ain't about no dream, none of that. Do you want to? Is that something that you want to do? That you would like to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not how.
So how would you do it? How would you do it? Then? Let's see how would you do it.
I would do mine totally different. Cause
Like
you know
what?
me, I'm a different
Right.
nigga.
So what would you do if he was like, yo, I'm gonna
First-
get married to my girl? Like, what is the I'm married to fifth look?
I mean, it wouldn't be the actual traditional
What would
big
it
old
be?
wedding. I don't know, bro. Shit, I ain't married.
Boy,
What would your wedding be? I've thought about my wedding too. How would your wedding?
It won't be no wedding.
I mean, what would you want to call it? Your union.
First
of
of
you
all,
and your lady.
boy, I ain't even gonna lie to you, boy. You might think I'm goddamn joking. Real talk, bro. Shit, we gonna take our bottom teeth out and put Hamilton across that bitch.
Who?
With the goals on it.
You probably should-
I swear to God, I put it on my motherfucking life. Like, you guys, any guy I build is gonna say the same thing.
What?
We taking all of this out.
Permanent.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, say Hamilton on that bitch. I swear for goodness.
That's the way. That's the
Well,
way.
yeah, but then we both gonna have the same car though. Probably like a motherfucker like 96 Impala, you know what I'm saying? You know, bro, I'm gonna get the gray one, and she gonna probably get like a purple one or something.
What
like
y'all
that.
gonna do though? Other than like
That's it.
ride out every weekend.
Two new cars.
They gonna ride every year out there.
Instead of buying,
Where we going now? We gonna go.
No,
That's the way.
That ain't even the motherfucking wedding, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, I'm gonna get my own motherfucking crib on my motherfucking land, nigga. Yeah.
I'm talking about the wedding though.
That is the wedding. They gonna drive to that bitch. And she ain't seen it yet.
She ain't even seen it yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
So it's gonna be like, okay, you gonna pull up to the crib. That's the wedding.
Hey, You pull up to our
Or this is where you marry me and we forget the other forever.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's
But
it.
I feel like
You gonna pick up the
But I feel
96
like-
Impala.
see, bro.
No, we both
Y'all gonna be
Hold on.
yeah, I know, but hers already been at the other crib.
No, we don't got no kids on that.
You asked us how do we want to be married, right? Like,
Yeah.
but I'll ask you this: how many men actually really be thinking about that shit,
Man,
or do we feel like we be pressured to do that shit? Okay,
I've thought about my wedding.
I mean,
I would like to get.
I'm just saying because me personally, the average man don't. When you a little boy, you like, damn, I don't wonder how my wedding day gonna
What's
be.
the average man? What percentage are you giving that?
Well, I'm speak for myself. I didn't think about that shit.
Right.
But I know about every female that I've ever talked to growing up. Since little girls, they dream about their wedding day.
Yeah.
We never thought about it.
What about you?
I ain't never thought about that shit.
You ever thought about your wedding?
A little bit, bro.
What about you?
Shit.
You ever thought about your wedding? That's 2.
On the
You
beach.
ever thought about your wedding? That's 3. No.
I told you
that's
now, bro.
all right. I thought about mine. That's 4. You thought about that's 5. We got a majority. A lot of niggas have thought about their wedding day.
How many of y'all, if y'all thought about wedding, y'all been taking relationships serious? Or y'all it was just a thought?
It's a thought of a wedding. It ain't about the
No, we talking about-
I ain't know who.
What's the point of thinking about wedding? You ain't gonna If you, how you can think about wedding, but you ain't even.
You can think about a wedding and not have, you know what I'm saying? You get prepared for it.
We talking about the after
You get
party.
warmed up.
No, we talking about the after party.
Like, how can you see your bride? You don't even know if you're gonna marry. Like,
No, we talking about the
thought
after party,
of the
bro.
wedding, and this is what's going on.
But that's a whole different conversation, bro. If you want to talk about what will make you marry a woman.
What?
Oh, no, that what you trying to add. Oh, you talking about which one I'm gonna take there in the apartment.
Right.
I think we both so worried about the actual wedding day than the actual marriage.
No.
I thought about the
We talking about wedding. We talking about marriage.
I know, but we talking about the wedding
all
though.
married
What the
in
fuck
this
is the
mode?
wedding? The wedding ain't shit.
Who married?
It's the marriage.
I ain't
But
married.
I'm just
You married,
asking.
bro?
I'm just
There's one person in here married, right?
I'm just asking about the wedding.
So I'm asking you this. What's the most important thing about marriage? Is it the marriage or the wedding?
Or what made you want to marry
thing
her?
is, I
What
wasn't
made you
talking
want to
about
take that
marriage.
step?
Married.
I was talking about
So-
wedding. I wasn't talking about
I know. So I said I never thought about a wedding. I don't give a damn about a wedding.
He said wedding.
Yeah, he said wedding.
See, I jumped in. I want to be
You talking about the setting, bro.
All right, so let me tell you what mine would be.
Jamaica.
Since
Be
these
like
are
that.
the grand scheme of things, this is
Right.
how mine would look. My shit'd be motherfucking. It's a fucking. I can't even do it, but it'd be like a
It's
fucking.
gonna be him and his wife.
It'd be a fucking circle. This is like the whole wedding party is on a circle, right? And say we got 7 or 8. Everybody's lined up right here, but you can see from every side. So I have the congregation or whatever you want to call it, the party all the way around the whole circle.
So it'd be a circle.
Right.
Like Supreme
but,
Court.
but it'd be like inside a place, so I can shine a light.
Like the
on
house
it-
in it,
on
right?
it. So when everybody's walking down, the light will follow you up until you.
Are you still on the stage though?
Everybody's
Okay,
on the
okay,
stage and everybody's looking
That-
around.
That boy
That's the
thought
way.
that boy thought
that's-
some money.
Yeah, that's the way I was picturing my.
He's
wedding.
trying to get married.
You know what I'm saying? Me, I never thought none of that shit.
Yeah,
I tell me like, look,
Yeah, in my head I said it on camera. Don't nobody steal my shit, man.
Everybody want that shit, man.
I'm still trying to do that.
I want that shit.
Yeah,
Let him do that, y'all. Don't
That's
nobody
my-
do that. Let him do that.
yeah.
I want to be one to do the light. Somebody gotta hold the light. I want to be one to shine light.
You don't want to get married.
No, I said I never thought about a wedding.
wedding.
When you,
If
if you was to get married, where would you get married? Like in the church or on the beach, or like where you going with it? Where you going with it?
Like, you talk about,
See,
like,
that shit wouldn't even be in the like church, cause you can't even.
Right. I want to have my shit
I always
outside.
wanted something different. You know what I mean? Like I told my lady, like I won't do nothing like what our whole family got to be. I want something what we want to do because our marriage. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
it's what it means to us. I don't give a damn how it means how your mama wants us to do that. I don't give a damn about that shit. Your mama don't get married. We are.
Yeah, that's why I
That's why you got-
That's how I feel when you come from.
that's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm laughing because like it's real. It's what he
Yeah,
really
bro.
want to do.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like what marriage should be. It shouldn't be what everybody
And it
perceive
definitely
it to be. You know what I
means
mean?
something. It would mean something to them.
Because at the end of the day, it's not even about
It
the
ain't
wedding,
about
bro.
everybody else.
I don't
But
see-
that's I'm just telling
It's
you.
how
that's
long you
what I
can
live.
live with her goddamn man.
How many people on how many
shit
people on
hell
spend
no.
like hella bands on the wedding, right? And 2 years later, them motherfuckers ain't even together, or they already separated. That's
No.
money wasted,
a
bro.
couple months.
I'm more so focused on the marriage than the wedding.
Niggas makes bands every day. You know what I mean? Bands I just wasted.
You said
You know what I'm saying?
Be from here's
Hold
the
on.
problem. Niggas bring bands every day. Well, if you got bands wasted on the wedding, Go ahead. I know. Bro, I mean, I'm more so want to marry.
Bro, listen though. Every time you get in an argument with your girl, don't she break up with your ass?
Nah, bro. See, I deal with immature women, but I used to deal with them like that.
Bro, I don't give a motherfucker. I used to,
bro, but a woman ain't gonna break with you just cause y'all mad, bro.
I'm saying though, bro. But I don't give a damn. If you put a ring on her motherfucking ass, bro, and y'all get mad one day. Oh, she get mad one day, you know what I'm saying, start disrespecting your goddamn ass and shit like that, bro. You ain't about to buy her the other one. That's for damn show, bro.
The ring ain't nothing but a symbol, bro.
Look how, bro, I'm not on that, though, bro. Bro, I'm trying, how old you, bro?
I'm 33, I was about to say 23.
God damn.
I'm 33.
33, bro. Come on, bro. Like, I'm only 26, bro. This shit ain't the same, bro.
I know it ain't, bro. Listen, it was bad when I was 26.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
So, you listen, your best bet is to hold on once you can. If you find anything,
that's why I said in the beginning, bro, be by your damn self.
Goddamn, because it's a cold world out here, bro.
Like you told me last time, find somebody that's for you.
Yeah, it ain't got to be perfect, bro. There's a lot of women out here for you, but we overlook them, man, because we want what we want. And that's what we fuck up at. Trying to feed the flesh, you got to feed the soul, baby. You know what I'm saying? That flesh going to feed you wrong every time. That's what you trying to teach me the other day? Hey.
Until episode 4. What's your shit called again?
Quotables. Worldwide.
Quotables.
What he said. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh off the plane, I gotta get back. I'm handling business, little bitch. Fuck out your feeling, little bitch. Give me a similar bitch. I'm not for the games, it's simple and plain, cause you not familiar.
What's this shit called again?
Worldwide. Quotables. Quotables out this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
What's happening with y'all, man?
What's good, fam?
What's good? Everybody been good today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, we in this motherfucker late tonight.
Let's get it in.
Shit, so let's hit this motherfucker off there. So,
right.
I was thinking earlier today, I was like, so leaving high school, right? Leaving my senior high school, like, what advice would I give myself? Leaving high school, getting ready for the world, about to take this motherfucker home, cause she's a bitch. Anybody know that?
Oh, man.
So, I wanted to ask y'all, what's up? What's good with you, D-Bo? What you thinking? What advice would you give yourself at that time?
Me? Shit. Go harder.
No.
Go harder. That's it.
Go harder?
Yeah. Go harder. Yeah, man. Listen
Make
here,
sure
man.
you go ahead. Tell the folks your name, though. Tell the folks who you
Man, my name Tate, man. I'm from motherfucking DC, man. Straight like that. Leaving high school, man, I would have paid the motherfucking attention, man. I ain't paying no motherfucking attention, man. I thought I was a big dog, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was way too big for my britches. You know what I'm saying?
Do it all, huh?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like you said, bro, if I could listen, really, listen, folks, what I need to do, man, shit, man, should have been a whole lot different, man.
Yeah. So you saying right now, you would tell yourself to listen.
Yeah,
Do you think you, like, you was like, all right, this is me. Do you think you would listen to yourself? Like, you yourself giving you the advice, like, hey, look, man, just pay attention. Think in that mindset, leaving high school, you think you would listen?
Yeah, because I had enough. I mean, I had a good enough, you know what I'm saying, family. It was stable, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? All my OGs tried to steer me away from the streets, you know what I'm saying, at all costs.
Yeah.
You know, and I was always, you know what I'm saying, backdooring. You know what I'm saying? And so once it got to a certain point, you know what I'm saying, it was like, what can they do?
Yeah.
You know, so they had to let me go. You know, and so, you know, yeah, I would have taken it,
Yeah, spread your wings.
Yeah.
Think you would have listened?
I needed to.
But you think you would have?
Hell no.
Nah.
Hell no. I needed to.
It's in you, huh?
Yeah.
I feel you on that. I think my advice I would have told myself is it's okay to have an ego.
Okay.
I feel like
Everybody got it.
high school I didn't have an ego enough to I guess it was more or less ambition.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough to actually go out and get the shit that I wanted to get.
Right.
I kind of got that a little bit later on in life. So I think I would tell myself it's okay to have an ego.
Yeah.
What creates the ego?
I think it's like your upbringing, like
what you
more or
around.
less, like
Yeah,
your environment and like what you wanna
It's what you aspire.
Yeah.
Things you want.
What you come
Really,
up
or
around.
the persona.
more or less
Yeah.
like I think it also goes into self-esteem as well, man.
Confidence.
Yeah, confidence, man.
Exactly.
Like, I think I don't know. I know
So,
for a fact I
so
like a lot of confidence.
You saying in high school you would have more confidence.
More confidence, definitely more confidence. I would say appreciate
But
the outside.
After leaving it, like
Shit, I was on my own.
you would have told yourself.
Had no choice but to
You
do
would
it.
have told yourself. I'm saying after leaving it, you would have told yourself to have more confidence there or more
Yeah.
confidence after,
Nah, more confidence there.
and it would have brought you.
It would have put me in a different position. I feel like for sure.
Yeah. See, I was the opposite.
Yeah.
Like you said, I was way.
You had the
I was
confidence.
bro.
You had
It was,
the-
bro. I remember we had a substitute teacher, man. Came from Howard, man.
mine.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, man. Yeah, I was on it, man. Yeah, I was on it, man. We had a sub teacher come from Howard University. Man, I'm like 16, 17, man. I'm in the classroom now. I pulled my knot out and this and that, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, ready.
Yeah, she's and so, you know, that wasn't my problem. Like I said, man, my problem, I was opposite. You know what I'm saying? I needed to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Because I was moving so fast. You know what I'm saying? And but I think that a lot of that was because, you know what I'm saying, growing up, I ain't had a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And my folks ain't have a lot of money, man. And it got to a point where I was like, ooh, you know. And I had a little sister.
Yeah.
So we had to, you know, it got to a point in the summer when I was 13, you know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
you know, and I had to
I
make a
definitely,
decision.
I gotta understand from what you're talking about, man. I got some people that's from DC area. So
Yeah.
I kind of know a little bit how it is up there.
Yeah, it was crazy growing up, man, because it was, you know, as y'all know, it was murder capital of the world. You know what I'm saying? At the time, it was like Chicago today.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like when you left the house,
Shit,
man,
yeah,
you
Chicago
had to,
been slacking.
yeah. Yeah, but the crazy thing about DC is that it's small. You know, I think it's a 62-mile radius. You know, so, you know, you travel. You in there. You know,
Yeah.
so, yeah, it's different. It was different.
Shit, I lived out there for about 4 years.
All right.
What's Zeppelin radius?
What's the what?
He said 62. What's Zeppelin radius?
That man got jokes.
That ain't right, bro.
Definitely smaller than that, yo. Definitely. I love
Debo, why you?
I love
What's up,
Zeppelin,
man? Why you over there so quiet? What's going on?
No, I'm saying, what's happening?
How you feel? What would Debo 10 years ago give to the advice that you give to Debo now?
Listen. Yeah.
Listen.
Listen,
Yes.
listen to who?
Listen
to
somebody, goddamn.
Somebody.
For real though.
The same motherfuckers that was in the store that were telling you, bro, you should have did this, should have did that.
Yeah.
You looking at them like, what
Man,
the
shut
fuck?
the fuck up.
That is true though.
And then you shouldn't listen to their ass.
Nah, not them niggas. I'm
Not them
talking
niggas,
about,
no. Nah, not them.
Fuck them
Nah,
niggas.
you-
Nah.
Y'all ain't good advice is good advice.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Is it
y'all
though?
never
So
ran
so you
into
saying
a
so
random
good-
motherfucker looking crazy as
So
hell.
good advice,
But they take
anybody
some
can give
real
good
advice.
advice?
Hell yeah. You can take something from your worst enemy.
Yeah,
I learned that a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah. You can take something from your worst
That's
enemy.
if it's good advice though.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say
It's because it
that.
sound good though.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't just because it ain't
See what I'm
monetary
saying, bro?
or whatever.
It's like,
It's valuable
Yeah.
advice that, you know what I'm saying?
I've had some of the craziest advice from or the best advice from some of the craziest people, man.
Correct.
Like yeah, and it's funny because it's quick. You know what I'm saying? They just run up on you,
Right.
tell you something, and then you be like,
Right.
and you sit there and think about it, and you like, that's man, yeah, that's what's up. It's like, now I did listen to that aspect.
Yo, what's this shit called again?
Worldwide.
Quotables. Okay. All right, yo. So we were just talking about, you know, saying advice you give yourself, right?
That's right.
And we got into like, is it good advice? I think I think it was kind of off. I don't know if it was on screen or not. We were talking about all advice good advice. I was thinking about that just now.
Okay,
It's
all
like,
right.
Is all advice good advice? I mean,
Oh no.
you can get some good advice from somebody and it still not be fit for you at that point in time. So I feel like it's not good advice.
That's true.
But it can be good advice for somebody else who's listening though.
That's true.
That's how I feel about it.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay. Well, you know, I you know, you got a point there, but at the same time, man, I done heard some wild stuff, so I ain't listening to everything everybody say. You know what I'm saying, Debo? What you think about that, man?
All good, all advice ain't good advice.
That's right.
'Cause niggas can tell you some bullshit. But
Straight
that's
up.
on you. That's on
Straight
you.
up, though.
That's like you gotta like read between the lines.
That's all
you know what I'm
between the
saying.
lines.
Yeah, you gotta
come with
read
some
between
common
the
sense
lines,
though,
yeah.
right? Because you know
Yeah.
sometimes, hey man, look, common sense ain't common.
Yeah.
I believe that cold-heartedly.
Yeah, that's
Right?
it's not common no more
Hey,
for sure.
Quote me on that, yeah. Quotables,
Worldwide.
man.
Straight like that.
So all right, so let's talk about that then. So right now we've been on this earth for a little bit. We're going on 31.
right.
Nah,
What's some of the best advice you've received like in your life that you actually like listen to? Like what's some advice that you've actually received that you listen to?
You gotta have thick skin.
Thick skin.
That's the one thing that I really, you know what I'm saying, took to heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta have thick skin out here, bro. You can't let, you know what I'm saying, the little things phase you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's one thing. Thick skin, bro. You got to have it out here, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
that's something I had learned, man, in the military. Well, you gotta have some thick skin, boy, because they'll get you. Boy, they get you good.
Yes, sir.
They talk that shit.
Yeah.
You learn what the real shit talkers in the world in the military. Believe that. The motherfuckers talk shit. Some of them definitely can't back it up, but they can talk some shit. What you got for us, though, Debo? What you think?
I'm gonna be truly honest, and I live by this shit every day. Fuck what these people think.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them people. You think that's like that advice has made you happier down the road? Like made you more at peace?
Hell
Or
yeah. Fuck what they think. Honestly.
do you think you used to care about what people think
Back then.
back then?
I think most
Back in the
kids
day.
do. I know I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I let everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know, get in my head a little bit, you know, but like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think.
You think so at that age, you know, we're going back, you know what I'm saying, how things go full circle. So we was talking about how like advice and shit, would you be able to listen at the time? You think at that age, people like at that age, like young minds are easily influenced?
Hell yeah.
So you think like what we see on TV, what we hear
Hell
on radio,
yeah.
social media? Because back then
Hell.
we was like we didn't have that much social media. We had like
But
MySpace.
you had
And
what
then
you saw on
Facebook
the
kind of
TV.
got big,
Yeah.
but you know, middle school we had 106 in Park. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all think that kind of like influenced how like
Hell yeah.
we live our life and shit?
Yeah. That's why, I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah.
That's one of them.
I ain't like it. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Handcuffed. You know what I'm saying? 9 minutes. You know what I'm saying? On the neck.
It's sad that like a lot of people are like kind of like desensitized to the shit,
Right.
and that's like the sad part about it. That like we go through like so much shit as like black men that like when fucked up shit happens, we just be like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Another
Right.
bump in the road or just another day in life. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
But if you think about it, bro, that's how we condition.
Yeah,
You feel me?
condition.
We don't, as black men, bro, we don't really get no love, bro. We get love, but that shit basically tough love. That shit like, nigga, alright, nigga, keep going.
Facts.
Feel me? You did
Facts.
this, alright, nigga, keep going.
Yeah, that's how I was gonna be.
Like,
though.
nigga, okay.
It's not gonna change.
You feel me? So you just gotta roll with the punches.
Yeah, but I think it's time that, you know what I'm saying, like we come to a collective agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to literally come, you know what I'm saying, as, you know, black men, you know, we have to come to a, you know what I'm saying, some type of resolve to what we do.
Yeah.
You know, it's something.
It's
you know?
I was talking to somebody I used to look up to back in I say about I don't say it's about 9 years ago. It was an old head dude. I was talking to him, and he was like just explaining it to me. He was just like, man, it's like a monkey in the barrel type mentality. You know what I'm saying? When you raise in like the projects and what they consider the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like that term, honestly.
Yeah, me neither.
But I mean, it's like nobody want to see you come up. Like they don't want to see you do better than them at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's kind of hard to like see sometimes because like when I see like look at my brothers, man, I'll be like, man, dang. I like to see it. You know what I'm saying? I love to see it. I want to see them do better. Like keep going harder. You know what I'm saying? No matter what field, we could be in the same field. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, go hard, do your thing, man. Like build up, but you don't really get that, and it's kind of fucked up. And just looking at like putting that in and looking at everything that's happening, especially with this police brutality stuff, and it's just like we can keep talking, but at the end of the day, man, we've been talking forever. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta.
You gotta take a stand.
I do want to take it there, but I don't want to sound like, you know what I'm saying, beating the drum. Like, man, we do got to get out there and like, I mean, I think we did a good job. At the same time, I think we got to at least be more informed and not just going out and voting just because it's a candidate that's like promoting pro-black or whatever. Like, we actually got to go out there and actually do some research on who we voting for and like try to get the right voice in there. Because right now our voice is little, it's not being heard at all.
Yeah, well, that's the half of it. You know, like you said, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, get out there and, you know what I'm saying, actually put, you know, people like us in that type of position. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for sure.
I couldn't watch the video though. I couldn't watch it.
I watched
I
it.
didn't want to watch it.
I was mad as hell at the end, but I watched it.
Yeah, it hurt me.
I think I had seen enough when it initially happened to not need to see it again.
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
You talking about the case? And just thoughts on just thinking about the case and your thoughts initially around it and stuff like that. What it brings to you, I guess. What it means to you, really. Shit, man, I got a son.
It's real.
It's a sobering moment.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. Just thinking about it, it's just it puts you in a different zone for sure.
Yeah, me mentally, man, I didn't like what I saw, man. It was crazy, man. I've never seen anybody handcuffed. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't we get him bond?
Yeah, initially. I believe that. Yeah.
He got bond.
Yeah. He went home.
Wow. That's wow.
That's the world we live in, though.
Wow.
That's the world we live in.
Yeah, bond. Wow.
One of the craziest parts is, man, is that when the EMT got there, they said he continued to keep the knee on his neck. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure at that point it's, you know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Crazy.
You can't even begin to even think like what was going through his mind. Like, what the fuck you doing? What are you doing right now?
I'm getting mad all over again. Just thinking about it.
For sure.
What's this shit called again?
Worldwide
Quotables. All right.
We in the building.
Yeah. What's up, man? What you got for us today?
What's good, man? Debo the Barber, you feel me? Shout out to Love's Barber Lounge, man. Come get that first cut. And come get you some products, you feel me? We got moisturizer, we got beard oil. Come get right, man. We got shampoo, conditioner.
Load it
We
up.
got it all
Yes, sir.
for you, man.
We got everything.
Come get that work, feel me?
And what we got right here?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Dots.
Got the late nights.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Come get everything you need.
Private vibes, baby. Private
Yes, sir.
vibes. All right.